Welcome to Focus Garage. Today, another day that we're going to work on the Haudi project. This time, we're going to do the timing belt and hydraulic lifter. I don't know if you guys heard about from the first video when I started up, there was a lot of ticking going on, and I thought it was just exhaust. The headers were leaking, exhaust gases were coming from that, and I thought that's what it was making that noise, but I found out later on that it was not. It was definitely hydraulic lift. So they were not that expensive. I got the OEM ones or whatever OEM replacements are, and I thought it would be the perfect time to do the hydraulic lifters when I'm removing the timing belt and all that. So I'm just going to do that. And what we have done here is we removed the crank pulley along with the timing belt. And if you look at it, we just need to remove this pulley right here to replace, and then next thing would be the water pump, and then we'll be able to do the timing belt. But before that, we're going to go ahead and replace take all this out because we're going to do the hydraulic lifters. But coming back to here, if you look at this, there's a total of 5 bolts. These are all 4 of them are Allen, which these were just sitting there, and then you have one giant that sits right here. This right here takes 250 pounds of torque to tighten it down, and that's the torque spec for it. And there's a tool, special tool that you can get that will go in here and hold this crank pulley, not move. And that tool is not really available, and it's also $170 or something like that. So what I have done is created my own tool right here. Don't worry about the welds, those are all shielded gas weld, so they're not really good, splatters everywhere. But this tool, what I have created, hold up for the 250 pound torque minimum that needs to be removed from the engine. So it would, I'll show you guys, it would go in like so. This box section will go in and hold it. So create it like that. Yep. So let's get back to work. So I removed the cam. It's sitting over there to replace these hydraulic lifters. These are the old ones. You can see that it's very shiny, and never done this before, so I really don't know what's good, what's not. But the new ones are definitely more harder to squeeze than these. These are much more soft. So maybe there's some stuff that it's stuck in there, that it's not allowing oil to go in, so the springs are allowing it to compress like that. So these are my cam bearings. Well, they're not bearings, but the machine surfaced. They look pretty good, I think. Again, not sure really what I'm looking for, but I don't surface is like it would be nice if it was machined a little bit, cleaned up a little bit, because I do see some scarring there, but the galleys are pretty, it'll be fine. So we're gonna put this back together and remove the crank pulley, obviously the cam pulley, and we're gonna change this water pump. We did this, and we also did the seal over here, and we're gonna slap the new timing belt on, and we're gonna move on. Hopefully when I first start up it will run. Probably not. Probably not. All right. I put it together, torque everything down to where it's supposed to be, put the grill on and all that stuff. We're all good. I started up. It ran fine. Right after all the hydraulic lifters are filled, there were no more ticking. But then I noticed there was a knock, and I thought, oh no, this engine is done. But then I noticed that the knock was coming from here. You guys can see that's the distributor. It just internally it's making a knocking noise where it touches the cam. So I tried to fix it. I couldn't. Like when you move when it's not locked down, you can move it and it goes away. Like you can see that it's just like, so maybe like the bearings are shot or something like that. Whatever that the shaft is running on, that's probably needs to be replaced. But other than that, it doesn't tick anymore. I'll start it up. You guys can hear it, but everything is fine. I checked where the oil leaks were before. It looks pretty clean, but there's some coolant here, and then that's power steering. I have all that stuff to be fixed at, but there's a little hose here that makes like a turn that needs to be replaced, probably with a little bit longer because it's flexing there. So it's not leaking that much to cause any problems, but that's leaking. Just take a note on that for myself to fix all the leaks. I mean, it's an old German car, it's gonna leak. Old European cars leak all the time. Like before, I failed with the oil pan gasket, so for that I need to take the engine out, and you guys can see how close the engine comes to the, there's not much room to work on, and it looks like it will be a pain in the butt to take this engine out. Maybe not. We'll find out when I am very tired of that leak or it gets really bad. Currently it just like 2 drops every time I drive it, so it's not a big deal. So other than that, everything is fine. What's next is the interior. I want to do the headliner to continue driving this car. I want to put 1,000 mile. That's my shakedown. Just be careful, like start small and then work my way around longer trips and faster trips, highway speed and all that stuff, and make sure everything is fine. There's no overheat, no trouble whatsoever. And then I will trust this car probably till it blows an engine or something like that. It's something catastrophic. But as long as you take care of the car, it will take care of you. So that's my goal with this. I'll take care of it, and eventually it will take care of me. My plans for this car are constantly changing. I want to fix it up, and then I want to modify it because I'm a car guy. I'm like, oh, that would be so cool, like put that, do that, and all that. So maybe this will be probably either the last one, or there will be one more video of this car, and then it will probably be forgotten, but we'll work on it till next year. We have a lot more projects going on. I have my 24-hour lemon car. Well, not but the project. So there are like, I think currently 4 cars that are getting worked on currently for lemons. But it's going to end up being just 2 cars coming out. Well, 5 cars actually. Yeah, that's crazy. Only 2 cars will survive Frankenstein's monster style. So yep, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions, and if you know what that noise and how I can fix it, if I'm assuming brand new distributor will fix that, but I don't know. Everything works fine. It's not making, like, the car's not misfiring or anything like that. It's just making a knocking noise, and it almost sounds like it's coming like it's like bearing or something like that. The shaft is moving every time. Well, when it's loaded, it just like every time the gear gets loaded, it makes a knocking noise. So I don't know. It is probably moving like this, and that's making that noise. So there must be something, either like a spacer or something like that. Either I'm missing, I forgot to put it, or spacing or something like that. So let me know in the comments if you have any idea, or whatever. We'll see. I'll give you guys actually another video of 1,000-mile update and talk about what's gone wrong or nothing gone wrong. Then it would be a boring video, but I'll update you guys. I do really like driving this car. Hopefully it snows this winter here a lot, where I can take it out to a closed course and do some donuts, see how good the all-wheel drive is, and see if I can get that. Man, it has a locking rear diff, but I haven't been able to get it activated. So maybe goal will be to get that fixed as well. So thanks for watching. Kudos to all.